after a while now. I'm ready
Let's
to go.
go, dude. I'm telling you, I'm pumped up, and you gotta just live it every day. A freshman year and redshirting at first as a player, it's hard to kind of take that in, and it hits your ego a little bit at first, but it was the biggest blessing in disguise just because I was able to sit back and watch some of these guys like Shelly. There's another guy named Ramon who ended up making national team. He's played in the USL and played at high levels. And there's other players that could have easily gone pro as well, decided not to. But sometimes as a young player, it's good to just be able to open yourself up to a different playing style or understanding how you can play the game differently. I don't even trust the process because sometimes the process won't even work out. What I trust is today. Like I trust today that if I put everything I got into my day, my effort, my mentality, I give it all I got. I go leave it on the field. When I get to bed, I'm like, whoa, I literally could not do anything else. Then I'm a happy man because there's nothing else you can do. You're at peace. Initially, it was an opportunity for me to get individual training, like you said. When I finished up my college career, I didn't have a team. I didn't have any leads or opportunities to even train with teams while I found one. So I texted my buddy Omar. I said, hey, I need to get some goalie training. Are you up for it? I said, of course. So we started getting together. It became kind of a casual thing. And then we started getting on a schedule. Then we started filming these sessions and breaking them down just between him and I and looking at the little details. And then it came about to where, hey, why don't we post these online? Let's post it on Instagram. Instagram was becoming a place where people started to post their training videos. It wasn't a thing, 3 or 4 years ago. Now that's all you see, training videos and all that on Instagram. But back then it really wasn't, that big as it is today. So we caught a lot of traction with a lot of people commenting and saying, hey, we want to see more and more. And then it just built up to where we had our schedule of, when we're going to post videos. He was the editor. So he was spending hours on end trying to make these videos more appealing. We do this stuff with Omar. There's a lot of drills that we both kind of look at and be like, no, that doesn't work. Or kind of breaking down and analyzing and seeing how my drill that I created works on somebody else, because that not one size fits all. What was working for me, my style of training won't apply to everybody else. So having a diverse toolbox of training and all that is important, especially with what you're talking about. As a goalkeeper, at the end of the day, it's about keeping the ball out of the net. Of course, there's fundamental techniques, but at the professional level, the starting goalkeeper is a starter because he doesn't give up goals, and he's a guy that the head coach has confidence in back there. And that's about it, to be honest. There's, you can make all the big saves and have all the ability in the world, but it's about keeping the ball out of the net and giving the coach confidence that you're going to make the right decisions most of the time. Are very important. So, 10-year-olds, 9-year-olds, anything below 13, 14, well, they all mature at different ages, obviously, but just that range of ages, you kind of have to kind of get to know your goalkeeper first and then realize, okay, this guy just needs, I call it fun. This kid just needs fun in his life. He needs to enjoy coming out to goalie training. I can't teach him 7 tactical things or techniques because nobody at 12 years old wants to go to practice and learn about W catching and all this stuff. You have to make up drills that you do, and then kids love visual learning. So as long as you emulate that, they'll make it a game of trying to emulate what 15, you're doing. 16, 17, that's a very, what I call a dangerous age, because there's a lot of goalkeepers like myself that think they know it all. They've had some goalkeeper training and now they're ready to play in the Premier League, right? So I was there. I didn't, some coaches talk to me like, yeah.
12:30, I'm in the ice bath, and you're up on the bleachers on a phone call. I'm like, what is this guy doing? And so, what is that? What's the business like, and how hard was it to manage it from across the country?
It was, honestly, it's impossible. Like at the end of the day, I was kind of holding it steady Eddie, being able to just kind of like having stuff on hold until I can get back. There's a lot of things, and as a business, you have to be in person when it comes to like employee management and just your culture and dealing with understanding how your restaurant actually works, talking to customers. Like you have to be in person for these things. Of course, you can get away for certain weekends or weeks at end, but like I would be gone for months on it. So it was difficult. There's a reason why I decided to play kind of as local as possible, especially when I signed for in LA.